Oh, it's an NFL Saturday, so that means the Fowler File's very much open. J-Bone Capone, Jeremy Fowler's with us. Packers and Bears this evening. It's a monster matchup tonight in Chicago. What are you hearing about some of these key Packer injuries?
Yeah, we'll start with Christian Watson. So he had a quick ER visit on his chest injury from Sunday. Didn't look good, but it looks like he is trending upward to play. He told reporters he is optimistic about going. The Packers are typically pretty cautious with injuries. He's listed as questionable, so we'll see what shakes out today. But it is looking good that he'll be that field stretching option down the field against the Bears for his quarterback, Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs has been dealing with knee swelling for really the better part of the last month, so they'd like to take him closer to game time, see how that swelling is subsiding. In recent weeks, he has been playing. You see that awesome catch there. He's been balling out with the knee issue, so I assume that he'll try to push through here and play. They'll see how he feels leading closer to game time. Also, in the running back front, Bears running back DeAndre Swift, questionable with a groin issue. I'm told he is expected to play.
Okay, all right, listen, before that, Eagles and Commanders in the NFC East. There's a lot to talk about with this Philly offense. What's the Eagles' approach against Washington?
Well, last week under center, you're seeing a lot of that from Jalen Hurts. That's a little bit of a departure for the Eagles' offense. Has been so shotgun heavy, but against the Raiders, your beloved Raiders last week, up 45% under center. So that's the question. Will that continue? Are they going to ride that hot hand, or they can get a little more out of the running game, get that play action going? I know the Commanders are loosely expecting even more of that. Opens things up for tight end Dallas Goedert, some others. So, yeah, the Eagles were eager, curious to see how Jalen Hurts would respond after that 4-interception performance 2 weeks ago. Did great against the Raiders. Here it goes against the Commanders. Another team that's struggling, losing team. Maybe he'll get it going a little bit.
It's a little unclear. Did he do well against the Raiders? Did the Eagles do well against the Raiders, Jeremy? It hasn't come up a couple of times in this one segment. Jeremy?
It's a free-for-all. It's something against the Raiders.
To talk about the comeback of the season. That's next hour. Jeremy Fowler.
The ESPN analytics, the winning team's chances to win the division jumps to at least 76%. The loser's chances dip to below 19%.
NFL on a Saturday means we need Sam Acho, and we've got him. Sam, the must-watch storyline in Packers-Bears is what?
Can the Bears be the bully in this beloved rivalry? The last time that the Bears beat the Packers at home, I was playing for the Chicago Bears in 2018, 7 years ago, and Philip Rivers was still in his prime before he got out of 5-year retirement. But the last time these two teams played 2 weeks ago, the Bears were able to really find a way in the second half to be dominant. They started off slow, but it's one of the best teams when it comes to running the football, best teams when it comes to taking the ball away, 21 interceptions on the season. Yet the issue is this is a storied rivalry which the Bears have not been able to win in their house at Soldier Field. And so, if they get a chance to pull it off tonight, all of a sudden, that Johnson, that will permeate and emanate to the rest of the city.
All right, before that one, also in the NFC, it's Eagles and Commanders. Now, Philly's offense looked great the last time out, and so did the defense. Are you buying that as a turnaround, or was it simply just a boost from playing the Raiders?
Yeah, I'm not buying the turnaround fully. The Raiders are one of the worst teams in football. Even on the offensive side of the ball, the Raiders have it's a low bar to try to overdo. But what can happen is that you can build some confidence from a performance like that. All of a sudden, you start seeing the ball get caught. You start seeing big plays happen, which the Eagles were able to make. It can breed some confidence going into a game like today. And so, no, you cannot say that the offense has been fixed because of what they did against the Raiders. Much of a fight, but individually and collectively as a team, the Eagles can see some of that positivity, and all of a sudden it can breed some better play.
Pretty ruthless hammering home how bad the Raiders are. Eagles, the 3 seed right now, Sam Acho. Appreciate you, sir.
The NFC North against the Packers, who beat them in Green Bay 2 weeks ago. Caleb Williams' job will be made easier because Micah Parsons isn't going to be there. Parsons out for the season with a torn ACL. He pressured Caleb 7 times in that meeting at Lambeau Field. So this though goes from a situation where we would have been talking a lot about the Chicago quarterback and his ability to carry his team to the other side. Harry, do you believe in Jordan Love to carry this team to a win they need Saturday night without their closer on defense?
Yeah, because I believe in aggressive Jordan Love. And Matt LaFleur as the play caller, you have to understand that. When you allow Jordan Love to be aggressive and throw the football down the field to his wide receivers, great things happen. When you hinder him and you play conservative, that's not the kind of football you want to play if you're Matt LaFleur. And I'm pretty sure that's not the kind of football that Jordan Love actually wants to play. Now, here's what a lot of people are forgetting about the Green Bay Packers. Last year, when they didn't have Micah Parsons, they were a pretty damn good defense. They're still a good defense. Parsons just elevates them to another level in my opinion.
It's a completely different defense, though, Harry. They had a top 5 defense, but it was with big Devontae Wyatt in the middle. It was with Evan Williams. It was with Lucas Van Ness. They lost a lot of guys, and you add Parsons, who's so good this year. I think the most important person in this game is Jeff Hafley, the defensive coordinator. How do you get J.J. Anagbare and Baron Sorrell and these guys, Colby Wooden and Carl Brooks, to now say, hey, we're without our best guy and some of our other best guys, and we all need to elevate our game. I think it's fascinating what they have to do.
Mark, give me a linebacker's perspective. What do you do when you've lost your guy?
It's tough because Michael Parsons really has to run forward. Now you may have to add pressure and add that extra blitzer. Now that opens up more real estate on the offensive side of the ball for Ben Johnson. Also now, Michael, what makes him so tough is you can move him anywhere. You don't have a chess piece like that. The Ravens have Kyle Hamilton. You can move around. It's unpredictable. You don't know what to do. Now you know exactly where he's going to go. I think all the pressure goes on Rashawn Gary, who's a $100 million guy who has to now do it himself. And if they decide to slide the protection to him, now that gives Williams more time in the pocket to make plays down the field. You talk about Jordan Love going the ball more, and aggressive Jordan Love. Remember, this is the defense that has the most turnovers in the NFL. How they continue to get turnovers every week, I have no idea. If it goes bad early, then now they just continues to put the pressure and mounting on Jordan Love.
And we know the Bears want to run that ball and limit the possessions and all of that, which they do so well. Joe, what does the smart money think about this game?
I'd be looking to Chicago here strictly because of the situation Green Bay finds itself in. Last week they were in Denver taking on the Broncos. Coming off a road trip to Mile High has proven to be one of the toughest spots in the NFL. This year alone, the 6 teams that have gone to Denver the next week, 1-5 straight up. They're 0-6 against the spread. They're getting outscored by 11 points per game. This isn't even a 7-game rest period. You have to play on a Saturday with that turnaround. So the Bears find themselves in a very advantageous situation.
Yeah, you asked me, could Jordan Love, lead them to a victory? I'm not picking the Packers in this ballgame. I'm picking the Chicago Bears because of that run offense, but also how their head coach and Ben Johnson as a play caller, how he schemes things up and gives eye candy versus a very aggressive defense. I think that run game is going to propel.
I look at it as like this is the moment. They haven't had a game like this since the playoff game against the Eagles, the double doink of Soldier Field, lone window, Saturday night. This is the plant your flag moment against your rivals. Like, come rise above and go and win this game.
Raise your hand if you had the Bears winning this division. So you talk about the job that's been done by Ben Johnson. He has these guys playing high. This is a revenge game, too. And it's always adjustment, when you lose your leader, because you have to figure out how you got to play and who's going to step up and what roles to really say. Everybody was good in their roles now. So now everybody has to figure out, I got to do a little bit different. And sometimes you get hero ball, guys thinking that they have to farm other people's land and do their job, and it ends up leaving, voids in the defense.
Joe's going to have to run over and post first take coming up in a minute here. So anything else we need to know? What else should we be thinking about?
History favors the team in the rematch when it's so close together. When you see 2 divisional teams play within 2-3 weeks of each other, the team that loses the first game, I don't have the exact number in front of me, tends to win the second game. That's the team making the adjustments, whereas the other team's mindset is, what we did work, we're going to do that again. I look to the Bears here for those injuries and wide receivers.
Packers have historically just owned the Bears. To see that graphic is wild.
Yeah, it doesn't have my name Aaron.
I'm picking for Chicago.
And Brett Favre.
If I'm Ben Johnson, I'm telling my team, hey, we're not happy just to be here. Go take what you want. A lot of people didn't even expect us to be in this situation. Go and grab and take what you want.
I think that's an important point. 2 years ago, when their season ended, we would have said, oh, the Lions, boy, are they the team to beat in the future. Their moment is still coming. Last year, the Commanders, we would have said the same thing. So this year, anyone who's a Bears fan thinking to themselves, oh, we're so far ahead of schedule, we have all this runway. You never know.
You gotta live in the now.
You don't wind up on Christmas with this kind of a chance every